Hey, I'm David Tan. Alexis from Straight and Alert Records asked me to do a video review of Outbreak Festival 2017. For anyone who doesn't know, Outbreak Festival is the biggest hardcore festival as far as the UK is concerned. It started back in 2011 at the Brimham Hall Centre in Sheffield, back with I think it was Brutality headlining and loads of other really cool UK hardcore bands at the time. Since then it's gone from strength to strength, and obviously this year we had as headliners Gorilla Biscuits and Chromax as Turning Point unfortunately pulled out. First with the Saturday was Rapture. They came on fairly soon after doors had opened, so at first the crowd was pretty sparse as to be expected. As the set went on though, and with a couple of the covers going on, the crowd kind of warmed up, and being first band on it's not easy, but people kind of were diving, were moshing, just the general shit, so it was a really good set anyway. I think it was 8 minutes in total, but with that 8 minutes they did everything they had to. From London, which has members of Repentance, Blind Authority, Payday and a load of others. The cool thing about Frame of Mind is they play a style of hardcore that's a lot different to kind of what the rest of the bands are playing today. With Frame of Mind I think you're going to hear it and you're going to love it or hate it. At first I wasn't sure, but as soon as you see them it just makes sense, and their set was amazing as always. Authority, since Shrapnel, Violent Reaction, all the bands have kind of started splitting up, things like that. Blind Authority have kind of taken it on themselves and they're doing amazingly. The LP Succumb to Violence was amazing. As you can see at the start of the video, the intro just being the catchiest thing ever. Everyone across the stage, and it's just like that every show they fucking play. It's great. They've got a new LP coming out on Carly Records some point this year I think, but soon after that they're going to be splitting up, so make sure you can catch them if they are playing somewhere near you. I hadn't seen Life in maybe 3 years or so. My old band toured with them in their first European tour. It's good to see the boys doing so well. They're on Bridge 9 Records now, and considering last time we played these together there was about 20 people there, it was good to see them to play to a full room. The crowd went absolutely crazy, so many people knowing the words and everyone really being into the new record and everything like that. They were missing their second guitarist Brock, who was back home, but it still came through, and just a really fucking good performance as usual. Bitter Youth were up next. They kept it short and sweet. Not usually my kind of thing, but Bitter Youth, they always put on a good show. All the kind of members jumping around and stuff. They kept it pretty short as they ended up doing a split set with a band from London called Payday. played a 6-minute set, but it was possibly the hardest 6 minutes of the entire day. Again, band for loads of members of various bands, things like that, but the demo is sick. Tapes on Quality Control Records, and hopefully a new 7-inch or something coming out this year, I'm not too sure. Next up's Insist, and as you should know, they've been working hard as anything recently over the last few years. They did the Mindset last European shows. As part of their USA tour, they did the last Mindset show in Washington. Ever since Roger was the vocalist of Your Move, he's always just been an absolutely amazing frontman, and he's definitely not stopped. He's just so energetic, always across the stage, up and down. The crowd went absolutely crazy, everyone's singing at the front, and obviously jumping off the stage, everything like that.
Look on the crack, wait for the day, we each can connect. Fuck the feud, in the darkness we stand. We stand as one. We stand on ground.
Unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, you know who Higher Power are. They've been everywhere recently, just through continually touring all the time. Probably one of the biggest bands in the UK just now. Obviously they were just off that Basement tour as well, and they're off doing their own tours, things like that. They've got an LP called Soul Structure coming out on a few different record labels as well. Their set was probably one of the craziest of the days anyway, until the kind of big American headline bands came on. Flex is just the Flex. It's always going to be sick when you go to see them. The Flex are just kind of notorious for how the live show is going to be. The crowd's always going to be crazy. Just everyone out there having a lot of fun. Sam, the vocalist's little sister, Jess doing guest vocals as well, which was sick. The first of the American bands to come on was Freedom. Really liked it on record. USA Hardcore was sick. Live it was cool, but I wasn't as excited about it. I thought it was a good set, just it might have been that after their first song I think a guitar broke, something like that, so there was a bit of space obviously between the next song coming on. But after that it was sick when they did Madball cover, which everyone went absolutely crazy for, and they did a Project X cover as well, which obviously just had everyone jumping on each other.
Thank you, we're Freedom.
Fury I hadn't really listened to, and that's completely my mistake, because probably my favourite set of that day. Just as well as the stage being crazy and everything, their vocalist just has a really good presence in his voice. He's really individual, it just sticks out a lot, and Paramount is just one of the best LPs that's been released in a long time, I'd say.
Then there was a bad guy.
again, Breakdown's not a band that I'd really listened to that much before. They played a secret show the day before at Temple of Boom in Leeds, and from the kind of short clips I saw from Instagram, shit like that, it looked absolutely crazy. The main event didn't let down. Those guys are obviously getting on a fair bit, but they can still play just as well, and I think so many bands from that day and in general being influenced by Breakdown, it shone through with obviously the amount of people in the crowd going crazy, as well as half the band members being there as well. It's just a statement of fact. It's always absolutely crazy with people kind of running across the stage and shit. Title fight are still having fun. They were still, you know, absolutely going for it. Ned's always kind of jumping all over the stage. Near the end, he just ditched his bass on the floor and just running around with the mic. He did guest vocals earlier on in the day as well for Fury, which is really cool to see. Personally, Hyperview, I wasn't really that into it, and it seemed at times obviously that the crowd kind of lulled a little bit, although there was obviously people that kind of knew Hyperview a lot better than the old stuff. Maybe it's kind of the break they needed, to be honest, because the rest of the show obviously was just absolutely crazy, and it is a long day. But no, Title Fight, as always, absolutely amazing. It's a band that never disappoints.
Where's my friend? Behind! What's
Biscuits were last on, and being the poser that I am, I just hadn't really listened to them that much before. Completely honestly, it's not my kind of thing, so I probably shouldn't be judging it, but they're really good live. Like, they put on a good show. Civ knows how to talk to people and kind of get the crowd engaged, and just seeing kind of like the range of ages of people in the crowd and differences and just all come together having fun, as always, just really good to see. It was, you know, a good band to end Outbreak Day 1 with, definitely.
Outbreak.